before we turn on the Switch and actually get deep into the thick of it, let us take a moment to look at some accessories. So the biggest accessory Nintendo has released alongside the Switch is the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. Now this device allows you to play all the traditional games. It essentially combines everything together and into one cohesive controller. Much like the Wii U Pro Controller, it has pretty much all the fixins. We see 2 joysticks, we have the 4 buttons, a D-pad, which is not even in the Joy-Cons themselves. We have the plus and minus buttons, and we have the capture and home buttons. And looks like a nice smooth grip.
And translucent look. Now, one other thing about this controller that's different from the Wii U Pro Controller, it actually has motion controls in it.
Yay.
And also it has the new HD Rumble in it.
Yay.
And NFC reader-writer in it.
Woo.
It explains the $70 price point for them.
Everyone is slightly less enthusiastic as we go. So on the back it says a few things. You want to read a couple something, or do you want to go right into
the Pro Controller is a classic grip-style wireless controller. That's enough of that.
Okay.
But here you can see that it comes with a cable you can plug directly into your console, and by doing that, it automatically syncs to the device.
Oh, that's wonderful. No more sync buttons, right? All right, let's get into this.
There you go. We cut it open because it was taped.
There's tape there.
It was taped.
Okay. Oh, that.
Here it is, guys.
Here it is, everybody. This is the weirdest controller I've ever seen.
So okay, so you hold it like this.
While Tony's distracted, I'll pull everything else out.
And you play it like...
Okay, so here we have another wonderful Nintendo-based protection plastic, or whatever. Call it
foam.
Foam. And here it is. The Switch, the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. It's got some plastic, of course, as expected. Here you can...
Here's the plug.
Let me feel that. Oh, that definitely feels nice. All right, so here you can see, as I mentioned, we got 2 joysticks, and we have
clickable as well.
Clickable. We have a D-pad. It feels digitally a little clickier.
It does feel a little more clickier, but it does feel like it has a little more motion than say buttons.
We got the capture button. We have the home button. We have start and select, or plus and minus. We have relatively big ABXY.
Yeah, comparatively. And look at the difference here.
Yeah, this is by far a bigger device.
Wow, it's big.
And we got here on the top R and L buttons, the 2 of them as per usual. And we have here, I think that's a power button or the sync button.
I think it may be a sync button or power button.
And we have here the USB plug to charge
the cables.
And is there anything under here? Oh, these are got some lights and indicators.
Okay, who's controlling
it? Yeah. So you can have 4 twist system. It is translucent, which is interesting.
It's got a heft to it. I gotta say that
it's heavier by far than the Joy-Con.
Well, remember, it also has the rumbles in it. It has the NFC reader writer. It pretty much has all this technology built in.
Yeah. The only thing I don't think it has from the Joy-Con, besides the separation and use of the split, is that this I don't think has anything. It doesn't have the reader, the
IR camera,
the IR camera part to it. So that's interesting to see. Anyway, that looks really cool, and we'll play with that probably in the near future. The other device we have with us is really not as important, I'd say, but it is important to have. Protection for your system. The Game Traveler Deluxe Travel Case. I actually had to look at that when I was reading it.
It's a little mouthful.
I think they put Deluxe halfway into it when they should have put it at the end, in my eyes. But either way, once again, Nintendo, or the people they're licensing to, putting Nintendo Switch right there in the middle. So let's tear this apart and get right into the innards.
Is there even a way to get in here?
I mean, there's supposed to be a way to get in there.
But you're going to destroy it.
But I'm going to destroy it in the process.
I didn't even get a chance to read the back.
Oh, read the back that I'm going to hand to you.
It's scrap. It's scrap everywhere. No, but it says here it comes with a carrying case. It also comes with little cases for your games, even a spot for more micro SD cards. And then, of course, it comes in a sleek blue with Legend of Zelda on it, and so on.
So I hate to tell you this, Tony. There is actually a zip tie here.
Oh, no.
Preventing my opening this.
Interlude!
Alright, so now that it's done...
It's free!
The dark deed has been done. I like the little Eye of Sheikah here, and I'm just going to go and unzip it. I wonder what game this is based on.
And inside?
You open up?
Foam!
Oh, lots of foam. Oh my gosh, just what I wanted. And more foam. Okay, so, what is this?
More paper.
Oh, so here's this. So this is actually a multi-layered case. So we have here the top, nothing special there. Here we have a soft little container, which I'm guessing will be used to put various things in there, including probably the cases here. So here there are little cases that contain about
3 games. There's 3 spots for the spots for 3 games each. On the inside, the reason I say 3, not 4, is if I can get this open, I can show you.
Yeah, I'm having trouble myself.
There we go. On the inside, one of these slots that we normally hold a game actually holds a little itty bitty pouch, which holds 2 micro SD cards. So say you buy a bunch of 32 micro SD cards. Well, now you can have them all with you on the go, right here with all the games you bring in with you. And there's 2 of them. So there's 4. You can
actually hold 8 games, or you can hold 6 games and 4 micro SD cards.
You never know how many micro SD cards you really need.
So in this case, we would put the Switch on top of these.
Do you have the Switch?
No, it's over there. Remember, we're preparing for the next part.
Yes.
And then we also would put them down, and then you would cover this over like so.
Keep going.
And then I would cover the screen to prevent it from scratching, close it up, and I guess you would put either extra controllers, like the maybe cables in there to make it so you can take it with you.
So here's the Switch.
Oh, thanks Tony for making me do it over again. So put it in like that, close over it, protects it. We then do that to secure it, fill it with probably some
maybe like the straps or something,
and then close it like so. And zip it up, and you can then take it on the go with pretty much everything ready to go.
Yep. So this protects the screen, and there's enough space between the top here and this to protect the joysticks.
Yep. I am a little reservation of just having this out in the open like this, but I do like the fact that it's protecting the screen, which is very pivotal for anyone who wants to have the handheld version of this device. But yeah, that's what this travel case is good for. It's definitely deluxe. It's a lot of things in it.
Doesn't come with a screen protector.
Doesn't come with a screen protector. We had to buy extra stuff just for that. But that seems pretty neat.
And it's sturdy.
As I just break it and just doing that one, just a hole in the wall. Well, there's not a wall, it's a table. Alex is unable to speak today. So now I think we've talked enough about every piece of hardware that we happen to have. It is time for us to go inside this device. Well, not physically, but we're going to go inside it and we're going to find out what to do to play games.